All right, we're now recording. All right, you guys, we're back with another video. As of right now, I'm just coming out here for a walk early in the morning. It's 6:30 a.m. right now. Man, just look at how much snow we have around our neighborhood, man. I'm telling you right now, over here in Chicago, we get a lot of snow in the winter. It gets so cold out here, man. Which is why I wore a lot of clothes today to stay warm. Yeah. Well, anyways, this video right here will be my first ever public journal on my channel. I know how I talked about in my comeback video, I like to make journals from time to time. Yeah, this will be the first ever public journal that I'll be making. And this will become a new series on my channel where I can just pretty much talk about whatever is on my mind. Just talk about life. It's a very chill and laid back videos. There really isn't going to be too much to see in the video, so it's just more or less going to be kind of like a podcast, talking about what's been on my mind, and just talk about life, really. Yeah, so the first things first, I think the most obvious thing I want to talk about is, hope everybody's been having a good time with your family during this holiday seasons. It's Christmas. In our family, there's definitely quite a lot of things that's happened. My little sister came back from her college campus, and we honestly had some really good time together, man. We done a lot of shopping. She even took me to like a boba tea house or something. It was a pretty interesting experience. And yeah, man, for these past couple of days, we just had a lot of fun, man. We played a lot of video games together. Me and my little brother and my sister, we played a lot of Don't Starve together. Which, let me know if you guys want me to make a playthrough on my channel. Again, like I said, gaming is coming back. I literally just dropped a gameplay like a couple days ago. Hope everybody enjoyed that video. The past few days definitely has been kind of all over the place, but it's certainly not a bad one. Definitely had a lot of fun hanging out with my family. Hope everybody had a good time with their family too. Yeah. Just look at this beautiful neighborhood right now, man. It's still early in the morning. The sky looks a little bit bright, but it's not completely bright yet. Just snow everywhere, man. We had a huge snowstorm yesterday. Man. Yeah, all these journals, it's pretty much just unscripted. I'm just pretty much freestyling, saying whatever comes up to my mind, I feel like these are the type of video that really makes me feel the most authentic. For me, I definitely feel like whenever I make videos, I just like to be myself. I do not like to put on a fake mask. I'm just acting as myself, really. And especially when there's nobody out here, I really can have the full privacy and be myself. Again, hope everybody's had a really good time with your family during these holiday seasons, Well, with that out of the way, usually in a journal, I like to talk about certain topics throughout the video. For me, obviously after I had my spiritual awakening, my life really has gone through a lot of changes. I kind of just want to talk about that, And I really also want to talk about how YouTube really has played a huge part in my life. And honestly, how it kind of, quote unquote, saved me. Yeah. This video might get a little bit deep, man. So, again, I'm just really talking about what's been happening in my life. I like to share about my life stories. So I hope everybody like it as well, For me, like I said, in my spiritual awakening videos that I made in the past, I just always feel like I'm an outcast, man. Never was able to fit into this world. Never really had any friends. So growing up, a lot of time, I'm really just, spend a lot of time alone on my own, doing what I like to do. For me, I definitely do feel like YouTube is one of the biggest achievements that I had in my life. Creating, even though it's such a small little channel with, all the videos there. And honestly, I feel like that's really all I have, man. For me, I'm not really the best academically in school. In fact, I used to be a troublemaker. I never really, had any good grades either. Even me going to college right now, I still hate what I'm learning. Feel like I barely learn anything. I just feel like YouTube is really something that is truly mine. Everything else, I just feel like I don't really have any achievements, man. just feel like YouTube is ultimately this thing that really has some form of identity to myself. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Look at this beautiful little bridge. Sorry if I'm a little bit nervous in my first ever public journal. Usually whenever I make a private journal, it does go really smoothly. But sometimes knowing the fact that somebody might see these videos, it do make me kind of nervous again for me. I feel like I am not the person that I used to be. I definitely feel like I lost a lot of confidence. I overthink a lot nowadays, so sometimes I don't even want to talk really. I'm such a introverted, quiet person. I really don't like to talk a lot of the times. Just coming out here for a good walk around the park. Got a little shack over here. This one time I was playing some volleyball over there. It was pretty good. Anyways, sorry if this video is kind of boring. I feel like my mind is going blank right now. I'm sure as I make more journals in the future, I'll get better at it. It's just such a beautiful neighborhood, especially early on in the morning. It just looks so peaceful for me. I just like to spend time alone, man. As an introvert, I don't really like to talk with other people, really. I just feel like I'm just always doing my own thing. I never really seems to follow trends. My little sister literally say I look chopped. But deep down, I just like, it's like I just don't care about them anymore, really. Sometimes I just feel like I have no F's to give to anyone, really. I guess another good thing about coming out during the cold weather is that not really a lot of people are going to be coming out here, especially so early in the morning. So I really get a lot of privacy, man. For me, whenever I come out here, I just wish nobody comes out here. So I get all the privacies, man. For me, privacy is definitely a very important thing that I must have, man. I do not like to be around a lot of people. I guess you're gonna call me a Neanderthal. I don't really like to hang out with a lot of people, man. A lot of time, I just want to be alone. You just feel like I was not the same person that I used to be, man. It really feel like it changed me for who I am. I used to be somebody that really liked to talk to certain people, but I just feel like over the years, of me going through a lot of struggles in life, as well as a lot of other things, it really just kind of shaped me into a different person, really. A lot of times I deliberately wants to be alone. It's like I became an antisocial. I just feel like it literally changed how I want to behave. It's like deep down I want to connect with other people. But on the other hand, I just feel like, I guess you can say it's like a self-imposed prison. I guess that's kind of how I can describe it. I really just feel like the past 5 years, man, ever since the pandemic, I'm sure a lot of people also feel it too. Ever since the pandemic, just feel like life is not the same anymore. That is especially true for me since I also graduated from high school as well. I think it was the year after that. Yeah. Just really feel like life is not the same anymore. And even feel like me, myself, I changed as a person. That is especially true for the year 2025, though, which, it is coming to a close. Yeah, this will probably be the last video on my channel for 2025. That is if I can actually get this video uploaded before the new year hits. I'm literally recording this on the last day, so I'll try to get this video edited and published hopefully around nighttime. Yeah. Whenever I come out here, I just feel so good, man. I definitely feel like I am a nature person. I do like to come out here in the nature, man. I just can't wait for summer to get here, man. Once summer gets here, I'll definitely be able to make a lot more videos out here because sometimes the weather literally gets so cold, man. Sometimes I even feel like weather almost kind of plays a role in how I feel, man. People call that seasonal depression. Definitely a lot of times in winter, I do feel more depressed than usual. Which is why, I gotta still get out here, go for a walk, do whatever, man. I feel like walking is really my way of meditation. Even though I don't really do meditation anymore, but I still do like to come out here. Definitely do make me feel alive, man. Yeah. Sorry if this video is kind of all over the place, man. Usually when I make a private journal, it wouldn't be this messy. Usually whenever I make a journal, it's about like 30 minutes to an hour long. For my first ever journal, I guess I can keep it a little bit more on the shorter side. Once I started making more, I'm sure I'll get better at it. 2025 is finally coming to an end, man. I really don't know what 2026 has for us. I just hope everybody's gonna have a good year, man. Again, I just feel like everything's just gonna keep getting worse, man. I'm telling you right now, this whole matrix, it really has to crumble to the ground, man. You will definitely see more and more bad things happen around the world. But you definitely don't have to go with it, man. The world is going to hell. You don't have to go along with it. Focus on yourself, man. For me, I'm definitely gonna get back on my YouTube channel. I literally dropped the gameplay last week. That video was actually doing surprisingly well. For me, obviously, I don't really get a lot of views anymore. That video got like 20-ish views. But it actually got like 3 to 4 likes on that video. So it was honestly quite surprising, man. For me, usually when I make a video, I don't really get a lot of likes. I don't know, man. But I'm just glad to be getting back on YouTube again, man. If people really find my video interesting, that's good. For me, I really don't feel like I'm the type of person that really do YouTube for money. I really feel like me doing YouTube is pretty much something that creates an identity, something that gives me a sense of purpose. You know what I mean? I just feel like my YouTube channel really is like a book. It really just feels like a biography of myself. Every single video, every single journal, every single whatever. It really adds up, man. It really creates like this world. It really just feels like my YouTube channel is just something that is truly mine, man. For me, I feel like I never really had something that was truly mine. But this YouTube channel, man, from the day when I created during the summer of 2019, that was definitely the best decision I ever made, man, starting a YouTube channel. I'm honestly so grateful to be born in an age, where we can share these things, create these things. For me, YouTube, just me making stuff, it really kind of carves like this story of myself. YouTube pretty much functions like this identity for myself. I don't know how to explain it. Because honestly, if I don't have a YouTube channel, I literally don't know what my life's purpose would be, really. Okay, I'm not really the best in school. I have bad grades. I'm a troublemaker. And for me, I also feel like what I'm studying in college, it's not really serving me. Just feel like everything around my life has really amounted to nothing for me, man. It really just feel like it has amounted to nothing. Only this little YouTube channel that I have, I feel like that's like the only good achievement that I have ever done in my whole life. For me, honestly, I just want to keep doing this YouTube, man. I really want to go full time now, fully going for this YouTube channel. Like I said, I really don't feel like I don't even care if people really watches me or whether or not I'll be able to make money off of this. Which I can definitely talk more about those things in a future video. Again, in these journals, we got so many topics we can talk about. Today's topic is really just talking about, being an outcast, and how YouTube really has played a huge part in my life, man. Ever since, especially during the pandemic, I made so many videos during the pandemic, man. It was crazy. For me, I definitely like to focus on quality over quantity, But for me to, fully get back on YouTube, I do got to focus more on the consistency. Because I'm literally going on breaks all the time. And every single time when I'm on break, I just feel so miserable. But whenever I'm making a video, at least give me some sort of sense of accomplishment. Whenever I make a video, it just have this psychological effect of making me feel really fulfilled. Because I just feel like when I do anything that I simply don't care about, it really just feels like a waste of time. Whether it be commuting or going to school or even working. I just feel like it means nothing to me, really. For me, sometimes I even feel like money on its own does not really make me feel happy, Obviously, that's a cliche quote. Money can't buy happiness, but I really feel like that is especially true for me. Money does not make me feel happy, man. What I really need is some sense of fulfillment. And for me, it's really by doing what I love. Making videos. I definitely do have to get back on my music grind as well. I literally haven't touched the piano in months. Speaking about music, recently during the holiday season, I was able to teach my little sister some music theory. She likes to play guitar and she's kind of an amateur. So I was able to kind of teach her a little bit. I just gotta say, my little sister, she's very different from all of us, man. She's definitely a very hustle bustle type of person. For me, I am definitely a little bit more laid back. So usually when we spend time together, we have a pretty good time, man. Family. Look at this beautiful big lake, man. I'm just walking around this huge lake. It's completely frozen, I assume. Yeah, and I should be able to loop back to my neighborhood again. This is usually the neighborhood that we like to walk. It is a little bit windy today, though. Hopefully it's not going to affect the audio too much. So yeah, man. This right here pretty much is kind of how some of my journals goes. You know, it really is just a very chill video of me talking about what's on my mind. Again, I'll try to get this video edited and published hopefully before the New Year hits. And yeah, it will be the last ever video on my YouTube channel for this year. This will be the last video of 2025 on my channel. And next video, I'll definitely get back on gaming again, man. I definitely do feel like gaming will play quite a big part of my YouTube channel from now on. You know, of course, sometimes I like to do one of these talk videos. Whenever I do a talk video, I can really just feel the most raw and authentic. You know, for me, a lot of people, they don't really show their authentic side to people, man. For me, I feel like I am as transparent as I get, bro. I am just that real. I guess you can say that. Sometimes I even kind of hate that. I can't really talk too much about my family. But they really do play a huge role in my life, man. Sometimes I do wish I can talk about it, but honestly, it's fine, man. I respect their privacy. They do not want me to be talking about them. It's cool, you know. Yeah, I'm going to start heading back home now, man. It's getting late. Or should I say, the sun's getting up. Believe it or not, I am actually going to go to sleep once I get back. For me, I definitely feel like I am not an early bird anymore. In fact, the past one and a half weeks during the holiday season, man, my sleep schedule has been completely messed up. For me, my sleep schedule just always seems to be all over the place. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just passed by some old ladies. They're very nice. Yeah, man. I honestly do like our neighborhood. It's very peaceful. Well, guys, I hope you guys had a pretty good time watching this video. Hopefully, it might be too boring for some of y'all. I definitely feel like I want to be making journals like pretty frequently on my channel too, you know. It's really going to be kind of equal to gaming. Because for me, like I said, I used to make journals like every other week. Sometimes I even like to talk a little bit about what's been happening around the world. I remember this even one time I kind of done like a private mukbang video. Man, I'm telling you, man, so many videos, man. I really wish I could make them public, but sometimes I just want to tell other people about my life story, man. And obviously, for me, I am not doing that to seek attention. For me, trust me, attention is the last thing that I want. For me, I do not want to become famous. I just want to remain as this little niche YouTuber on the corners of internet that maybe not a lot of people will find it. I just want to remain as this little hidden gem. I never really wanted to blow up. I know like my channel is definitely quite niche to quite a lot of people. It is very diverse. Like for me, I upload all kind of content. For me, I just feel like I don't really cater to a specific audience on my channel. I just upload whatever that I want to share. I just feel like my YouTube channel is truly about me. It's truly like my inner world, I suppose. Whatever that I like to do, whatever I want to share to people. I just feel like I'm not, again, I really feel like I'm not a people pleaser. I just like to do what I want to do. And I really hate to being told what to do. For me, I still really don't know what I'll be doing in the future. Because I really sometimes I just feel like, I wasted so much time going to college, feel like I barely learned anything. Especially nowadays, the job market is it's really a grim future when I think about it, man. I really don't know what I'll be doing in the future. As right now, I'm just kind of living under my family's roof, under my mom's mercy. I don't even know if I should be talking about these kind of stuff, man. I could try to save that for a future video, talking about, how I'm a little bit worried about my future, based on kind of how my life is going, career-wise, as well as what's been happening around the world, the job markets. I could definitely save that for another video, This is my first ever journal. I do like to keep it simple, keep it easy this time, keep it short. But sometimes I can make a journal that'll go well over an hour long, man. Just talking about stuff. For me, I'm an introvert. But deep down, my mind is like, I have like a whole world in here, man. It's just for me, I just feel like it's really hard for me to open up and break through this surface whenever I'm trying to make friends to people, man. Which is why I feel like YouTube really has played a huge part in my life, where I get to break through that surface and really share about what's been happening in my mind, man. Because trust me, if I were to talk to people in real life, I would not be able to get through the most basic dog conversations, bro. I would literally not be able to conversate with people for longer than 5 minutes. That is just how antisocial I feel like I've gotten over the past many years. I really became such an antisocial person, man. But deep down, I am a person with so many stories, so many things I want to share to other people, man. I really want to reach out to people, Look at this little puppy. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go head back now. Yeah, man. Hope everybody enjoyed this video, man. It's my first ever public journal. Sorry if this video is kind of all over the place. I'm sure I'll get better at it as I make more in the future. I guess this right here will pretty much be the end of the video. I hope everybody has had a pretty wonderful time during the holiday seasons. Hope everybody spends some good time with your family. Yeah, man. And last but not least, I hope everybody have a wonderful new year, man. Hopefully the year 2026 will be a good year for everybody. I certainly will try my best to make it a good year by getting back on my YouTube again. If everything goes according to plan, I should also graduate by this year. Which, to be honest, I really don't know what's going to happen afterwards. But I can only live a day at a time, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see where it goes, man. We'll see where it goes. Well, guys, I guess I might just end this video right here, man. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Next week, I'll give y'all another gameplay again. Sorry about the late upload this week. Like I said, I'll still try to make a video every single week, man. That is the promise I have to y'all. This week has just been kind of all over the place with my family. With all the stuff, the festive season, it's kind of all over the place whenever you're on holiday, man. So it's kind of hard for me to focus on make videos. But next week, I'll be giving y'all another gameplay, man. So yeah, man. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season with your family. And I hope everybody will have a wonderful new year, man. Well, I guess I'm going to just end it, man. Yeah.